Good afternoon and welcome to the Weather Centre this Saturday. On our latest satellite image, we can see cloud curving in a clockwise direction around the surface low pressure system to the west of the country. This is bringing in foggy and cool weather to the northern Cape coastline, but ahead of this low, it's still very hot and mostly clear in the southwestern Cape. Thunderstorms remained active overnight in parts of the northern Cape and is now drifting towards the Free State as well, but it's partly cloudy over the rest of South Africa, including the Eastern Cape. This is our rainfall outlook for the rest of the afternoon, with a very low risk of storms in much of the Eastern Cape, the Western Bushveld as well as Gauteng. Otherwise, isolated to scattered thunderstorms likely in a large area, and thunderstorms will make their way to the Western Cape south coast during the course of this evening. There is even a low risk of storms in Cape Town this afternoon. The South African Weather Service has a watch for heavy rain over the southern and southeastern parts of the Northern Cape, where it's been raining almost non-stop over the past 24 hours, and there's also a possibility of heavy rain on the border of the Free State and Eastern Cape. This low pressure system will continue to move southwards in the next 24 hours, bringing in cooler weather with fog to the west coast, and we're expecting a bit of evening rain in Cape Town tomorrow night. Thunderstorms will move in an easterly direction. We're also expecting thunderstorms on the Highveld tomorrow afternoon, but mostly dry conditions in northwest, Gauteng and a large part of the Free State. Now let's take a look at this afternoon's wind forecast. After strong winds yesterday in the Western Cape, very light winds this afternoon. Fresh northeasterlies along the Eastern Cape coastline, and northeasterlies remain light in Gauteng as well. Cape Town will become partly cloudy, a daytime high of 33 expected in the City Bowl, while winds remain light northwesterly up to 15 kilometers per hour. There's a low risk of thunderstorms this afternoon, and this evening fog will move into the City Bowl, and we're expecting an overnight low of 15 degrees. This afternoon remains warm countrywide, slightly cooler in the Eastern Free State with a high of 23 degrees, Johannesburg up to 26 today, and upper 20s in KwaZulu-Natal with a high of 27 expected in George. Tomorrow morning starts off warm over the western parts of South Africa, especially along the south coast, with a minimum of 19 in George, lower 20s along the KZN coastline, and a cooler start to the day in the Free State and Gauteng as well. Tomorrow afternoon, isolated thunderstorms are possible over Gauteng and the Highveld of Mpumalanga, with scattered thunder showers over the western interior, and by Monday we're expecting a bit of morning rain in Cape Town. That's all from the Weather Centre. Enjoy the rest of your day.